What is a copy constructor? By the name only it is clear that it creates another object from an existing object, right? To understand it properly, let's consider that I have one class rect which calculates area of rectangle. Obviously it has class attributes length and breadth. I have one constructor, parameterized constructor, which initializes the values of the class attributes, right? I make an object R1 with certain values of length and breadth as 10 and 20. Now I want to make an object R2 by R1. So I'll make use of a copy constructor. The syntax of the copy constructor includes a parameter of rect class. And because you want to copy the attributes of one object to another, this will be passed by reference. So you have to use ampersand sign while passing the parameter. Now, how will you invoke the copy constructor? There are two ways. One, you have to write rect R2 in the parentheses you are writing R1. So what will happen that this object R1 will be passed as a parameter and will be assigned to the parameter Z by reference. And the class attribute length and breadth of Z will be assigned to length and breadth who is invoking this copy constructor. Obviously, R2 is invoking this copy constructor. That is, the class attributes of R1 object are being passed as a parameter. What is happening is that R2 is invoking the copy constructor and R1 is passed as a parameter. And what will happen, obviously, the length and breadth attribute of R1 object will be assigned to the length and breadth of the object which has invoked this copy constructor, that is to the R2 object. So R2 object will be created and the attributes of R1 and R2 will be assigned to it. Another way of invoking this copy constructor is rect R2 is equal to R1. Obviously R1 is passed as a parameter and R2 is invoking this copy constructor. The class attributes length and breadth of R1 will be assigned to the object which is invoking this copy constructor, that is to the R2 object, that is R2 object is created. And how will we prove that the R2 object is created? The area of rectangle of R1 object will be exactly same as the area of rectangle of R2 object. That confirms that the class attributes length and breadth of R1 are exactly same as R2. A question you might be asked, what is the difference between copy constructor and assignment operator overloading? I have made another short for that. You will find its link in the description box. For the time being, you understand that in copy constructor, another object is created on the basis of an existing object, whereas in assignment operator overloading, both the objects should already exist.